Hi, Aslo Recaps here. Today I'm going to explain superhero film called Spider-Man: Homecoming. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notification in less than 5 seconds. You got it? Alright, click the like button too and let's get started. Adrian Toomes and his salvage business are hired in the aftermath of the Battle of New York in 2012 to clear up the city, but the Department of Damage Control, DODC, a joint venture between Tony Stark and the American government, takes over their operations. Enraged at being forced out of business, Toomes persuades his workers to retain the Chitauri technology they have already scavenged and use it to make and sell advanced weapons, including a flying vulture suit that Toomes uses to steal Chitauri power cells. 8 years later, Stark enlists Peter Parker as a member of the Avengers to help resolve a conflict in Germany, but when Stark informs Parker that he is not yet ready to take on the responsibilities of a complete Avenger, Parker returns to his studies at the Midtown School of Science and Technology. Parker resigns from the academic decathlon squad at his school so that he can devote more time to his work as Spider-Man, fighting crime. Ned, his best buddy, ultimately learns what his secret identity is. Parker discovers Toomes' friends Jackson Bryce/Shocker, Herman Schultz, and Aaron Davis selling weapons to a local criminal. Parker helps Davis before Toomes catches him in the vulture suit and throws him into a lake, where he almost drowns after getting trapped in the parachute attached to his suit. Stark, who is keeping an eye on Parker's Spider-Man suit and cautions him against further engagement with the criminals, saves him. With one of their weapons, Toomes unintentionally kills Bryce, and Schultz takes over as the new Shocker. After extracting the weapon's power core, Parker and Ned examine one that Bryce left behind. Parker rejoins the decathlon squad and travels with them to Washington, D.C. for their national competition after a tracking device on Schultz points to Maryland. Ned and Parker unlock the Spider-Man suit's advanced features and disable the tracker Stark installed in it. Parker attempts to prevent Toomes from stealing firearms from a DODC truck but gets stuck inside, missing the decathlon competition. He rushes to the Washington Monument after learning that the power core is an unstable Chitauri grenade. There, the core is triggered and explodes, trapping Ned and their companions in an elevator. They are all saved by Parker, including his love and classmate Liz. A few days later, Parker catches Mac Gargan, Toomes' new buyer, on the Staten Island ferry in New York City. However, Toomes flees, and a malfunctioning weapon splits the ferry in two. Parker is saved by Stark, who also takes away his outfit as retribution for his carelessness. Parker invites Liz to attend the homecoming dance with him as he transitions back to high school life. He learns that Toomes is Liz's father the evening of the performance. Toomes threatens Parker after figuring out his covert identity. Parker discovers Toomes' scheme to commandeer a DODC jet carrying weaponry from Avengers Tower to the team's new base of operations in upstate New York. After leaving the performance, he dons his worn-out, homemade Spider-Man costume and sprints for Toomes' hideout. Despite Schultz ambushing him outside, he manages to beat him with Ned's assistance. Parker is attacked inside by Toomes, who also destroys the building's support columns, before leaving Parker to perish in the wreckage of the fallen structure. After eluding capture, Parker pursues the aircraft and causes it to crash on Coney Island's shore. He and Toomes continue to battle, and when the vulture suit explodes due to damage, Parker is forced to save Toomes' life. Parker and the plane's cargo depart Toomes for the cops. Following her father's imprisonment, Liz relocates. Stark asks Parker to become a full-time member of the Avengers, but Parker refuses, and Stark then pops the question to Pepper Potts. Parker receives the Spider-Man costume from Stark as well, and he dons it just as his Aunt May enters the room. In a sequence during the credits, a prisoner named Gargan approaches Toomes and claims that he has heard that Toomes is aware of Spider-Man's true identity. However, Toomes refutes this. And that was how the movie ended.